What's good, YouTube? I'm the Sneaker Simeon. This week I bring you part 1 of my Nike collection. Starting off with the Nike Air Command Force. This shoe originated in 1991. This pair is a retro from 2014. This shoe is one of my favorites in my collection. So I'm going to be sad when the time comes where I can't wear them anymore. Because as we all know, after about 10 years, sneakers tend to crumble and crack. And I'm hoping that these do get a retro and sometime in the future. Because again, this is one of my favorites in my collection. I really love like the high bulky shoes from the 90s. And these are one of my favorites. I usually wear these in the summer because due to the bulkiness and how high it is, they just don't look too good with long pants. Some people pull it off, with the skinny jeans and whatnot. I can't pull that off, so I just wear them during summer. This colorway is known as the Billy Hoyos. For those of you who don't know, Billy Hoyo is a character played by Woody Harrelson in the movie White Man Can't Jump. For those of you who haven't watched the movie, you should check it out. It's a really dope movie, and you'll spot a lot of dope kicks in the movie. This shoe, he wore them throughout the whole movie, which is why it got the nickname. These, for those of you who don't know, these pump up. They fill up with air on the collar area, the ankle, and they have the button back here which releases the air. I don't know if you heard the air releasing, but in person you can hear them. You can hear the air coming out of the little nozzle here. Again, this is one of my favorite pairs. I'm hoping they retro again. I'm thinking of getting some of the other colorways that released, but for right now I'm satisfied with this colorway. Again, I'm hoping that Nike releases more of like the 90s high top bulky shoes. I feel like we don't get enough of those, and I really love those shoes. Alright, so we're gonna move on to the next pair. Next pair is the Nike Air Tech Challenge 2. This is a signature shoe for Andre Agassi, who was a very popular pro tennis player in the late 80s, early 90s. This colorway is not an original colorway. At least I don't believe it is. This colorway, this shoe originated in 1990. This colorway and retro is from 2014. The most popular colorway is the lava colorway, which at some point I will add to my collection. But for right now, again, I'm satisfied with just having this shoe in my collection. It's just such a dope shoe. For some reason, the only color people like is the lava, but I feel like this is also a dope colorway and an underrated colorway. I'm not sure what the retail price was for this shoe. I grabbed these at Marshall's for about $60, and I thought it was a great price, and I grabbed them. This shoe, I forgot to mention that these retailed for $200, but I got these. They released, so these retroed in fall of 2014. But I grabbed them in spring of 2015 when they were half off for $100, which is pretty good. All right, we're gonna move on to the next pair, and it's the last pair that we'll be showing you in this video, and it is the Nike Air More Up Tempo, also known as the Pippins, because I'm not sure if it's a signature shoe of his, but I know it's a shoe that he wore a lot, and it's one of my favorites. This shoe is actually what started my love for sneakers. When I was 8 years old, me, my mom, and my uncle were walking through a mall, and I saw these on display in the window, and I fell in love with them. And I begged my mom. This was the only shoe I've ever begged my mom to buy for me, and eventually she got them for me. And this is what started my love for sneakers. It's this shoe. They retroed. I'm not sure how many times they've retroed, but they've retroed for the first time. I don't remember this colorway retroed for the first time. I don't remember the year. I want to say either 2009 or 2010. But they were a quick strike, and to my knowledge, they were released exclusively at House of Hoops. I tried my hardest to get them, but I couldn't grab them. I missed out. So I waited until they retroed again, and they came out in 2016, which is the year these retroed. And I was able to grab them for retail price $160. These originated in 1996. These have the 8 in the back, which is the number that Scottie Pippen wore during the 96 Olympics. And again, this is one of my favorite sneakers. This is the shoe that started my love for sneakers. I don't know how these hold up with aging. I know the air unit, the bubbles, as most call it, at some point will start to crack and crumble. And I'm just hoping that, that some point in the future these also retro, so I can grab them again, because this is just one of my favorites. And I try to enjoy them just like I try to enjoy all my sneakers. I wear all my shoes as much as possible. This shoe released again this year, 2020. So if these do end up crumbling, I'll probably try to grab up the 2020 pair if they don't retro again. But for right now, I enjoy them as much as possible. As you can see, they're dirty and beat, and some parts are starting to yellow. But again, I wear all my shoes. People should wear their shoes. I don't wear my shoes just to have them. I don't buy my shoes just to have them. I buy them because I truly love sneakers. I don't know why. Again, this is the shoe that started it for me, but I'm like really into sneakers, and I really just wear all my shoes. And I try to stay away from the hype, but unfortunately, there are some shoes that I like that are very hyped up. And that's the part of the whole sneaker game that I hate, when shoes get hyped up, because it just makes it harder for me to grab the shoes I really like. But I'm grateful for the ones I do have. And again, I wear them. And I'm just going to conclude my video right now, because I feel like I'm being very repetitive. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.